Hello, everybody. Let me see if we can see my hands here. Yep. My name is Jules. My pronouns are he, him. I am a professional commercial food photographer and stylist. And I am starting this channel because I am a lifelong planner. And I have found that how I plan and how I do things has not been represented in this space. So I'm kind of wanting to change that and perhaps hopefully illustrate a whole different way of planning that incorporates both functional planning and decorative planning together, since I do work in the art space and I'm also a small business owner, so they kind of have to mesh together. Today's video is going to be an unboxing of what this planner space calls Happy Mail. Later on, I'm going to also record a video that goes through my old planner setup and what my new planner setup is. But first, let's get to the unboxing of things that arrived this weekend to help me get set up once my new planners arrive on Wednesday. So this is from Amazon, and it's just a package of big liners. I got them this color because my color coding system is rather intense. There's a lot of different colors I use. So depending on what I'm working on, what the mood is for the project that I'm photographing, these are some of the highlighters that I'm going to use. So let's just put the zebra midliners. I really like them. Some of the colors I'll probably never use, no matter what the theme of the shoot is or the project that I'm working on. But it's good to have them because you never know. So let's put those over there. My next thing also came from Amazon. I live in Canada, so a lot of the things that I need are only available on Amazon. There is a new stationery/craft shop opening up where I live, and I'm hoping they will carry some of this stuff so that I'm not having to pay via Amazon. The next are the Tomboy dual brush pen. It's the Muser palette. A lot of these colors are my brand colors, so it works perfectly for my brand and what I do, especially this green and this brown. And I'm hoping that I can make the gray light enough that it also works with the antique white that's part of my brand. Also, Post-its, and it's the grid kind of Post-its, because even with the one-day layouts, there's never enough room for me to write everything I have to do, especially if it's also a recipe development day. So I have to add pages to my planner, and I don't like flipping back and forth to find things. I like things to be all in one spot. So these Post-it notes will help me with some of my organization and being able to work in a way that works for my brain. The next thing that I have is also from Amazon. I'm looking forward to this. It is the Zebra Sarasa multi-pen. It is a 0.4 millimeter, and I haven't used one of these in such a long time. I used to carry around like multiple pens, but it's a pain in the butt. I don't like carrying a lot of stuff with me, so the least amount of things I have to carry around, the better. It also has a mechanical pencil, because I like to pencil things in first before I make them a permanent part of my planner, just in case I change my mind about things. The next bag from Amazon is some Washi's. Now, my colors for my brand are considered to be antique colors, and so I will be using a lot of antique stickers in my work journal for personal things. I have different stickers and washi that I'm going to be using, but these are pretty awesome. They work in perfectly with my brand colors. Come in 4 different packs. So also, aside from being a professional commercial food photographer and stylist, I am also a cookbook author and recipe developer. And I have my cookbook is currently in the selling process. There's a couple publishers who are currently considering it. And so I do some hydroponic gardening and some other things that are part of my overall food brand. But these stickers or these washi should go really, really well with my overall brand. I'm going to be making my main journal be my brand colors and be very on brand, so to say. So that will be interesting. Next, I have these tabs that I've never really used tabs before. I normally use like bookmarks and stickies and stuff like that. But this time I'm doing a different planner set up for 2022 than I have done for the past 5-6 years. So because of the different setup, these don't want to come out. Because of the different setup, I need some tabs. And the thing that I like about these tabs is not only are they gradient, but let's see if you can see this. So there are tabs for the monthly section of your journal, the weekly section of your journal, the daily section of your journal, and the free section of your journal, and then there's the month. So month, like November, maybe this color, and so I'd be using these tabs to correspond to the section of my journals that are monthly, weekly, and daily for the month of November. And there's all these different colors in there so that I can coordinate each month with a different section and not have too many repeats of the colors and just go through it in a way that is very easy to find things and not have to guess what tab I have to go to. I just have to realize what color I'm on for the month and then find those sections based on those tabs. I also got these tabs just in case I need a quick place that I have to quickly mark off to come back to later. Like if I'm recipe developing, I might have an area of my journal that has the first iteration of the recipe. When I first try it, I think about it, I write it down, I try it, and then I make any adjustments, try it again, repeat until the recipe is just perfect before I post it up on my Disabled Kitchen and Garden website. And so these tabs, I also have a ruler with it. This is supposed to be for a 6, I think. Or maybe an A5 will fit in both, I believe. It also has the ruler. You can see that. Focus, there we go. And so you know how for contracts, there are signature tabs that I might just quickly use these to quickly just mark off things where I know I will have to move them to a different part of my journal later. The planner that I'm using for 2022, I'm moving from a whole bunch of MTMs. Well, there used to be MTMs, now they're just Travelers Company notebooks to the Jibun Techo. I'm doing a mix of the dailies and the biz planners with a few other things. because my task lists tend to run longer than is ever available on a page, I've gotten these sticky note task tabs bars thingies. Feel like, oh no, must have gotten it somewhere else. Now this box, I'm just gonna do this off screen. Mod Podge. I use this a lot for making dashboards that are, I use it for, this is one of my hand-painted photography backdrops. It's just a multi-purpose sealer and glue and finish that is wipeable and waterproof that, yeah, my business could not run without Mod Podge. And then I got, oh, this came off the back. So this is the double-sided tape, and it's twice as wide as you see people use, like with the roller pen and the crafting type. I'm gonna try this for a bit, because let me find it in here. Okay, so this is, let me open it up. Really thin. Like tracing paper thin vellum paper that I got as well. Like really super thin. Maybe it's not really vellum because it's so rippable. But it has the advertisement vellum. It has the consistency of it. So what I plan to do, I wanted to get it thin because it bends. I'm gonna demonstrate with, find a page that I can use that doesn't have any personal info. And these are covers that I sewed. I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I get paid every now and then to write and talk about Star Trek. So I have Star Trek. This is Live Long and Prosper and Vulcan script. And then these are the Wesley Crusher sweater stripes. This pattern was actually made by a friend of mine, and they were selling it through a fabric site that is, the name is eluding me at the moment. But yeah, let's go. What I plan to do, because I have the A5 Slims, let me bring up this other thing that I bought, and let's see if I can quickly do a demo. Because I cannot be flipping here and there and having different sections. You know, I've tried it for, that's how I used to do things. It doesn't work anymore. Now that I'm doing photography full time, I am going to, I mean, I don't even think this has been, I'm just gonna fake it right now. I have to take some of these out. Okay. So say this was cut properly and it's all nice and measured, and my work area isn't a mess. What I plan to do is on days that I need extra pages, because I have like stickers and stuff that I need to, or not stickers, the what are those called? Sticky notes, the grid sticky notes. What I plan to do is, yeah, again, let's just pretend here. I'll be folding a piece over like this. I will be one thing that I like about this is that this is protected. It's not sticky until you take off the protection part of it. I will be running the tape along edge here. Oh, maybe that is sticky. I was mistaken. This just came right out. Wow, this is really broken. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Come on. I didn't bring scissors with me, that's fine. Let's do this for now. So yeah, take off the protective tape. Oh no, that just came right off. What the? Let's try this again. Thing that I like about vellum paper and tracing paper and stuff is that take stuff off and it's not going to damage it. And I wish I had nails or a tweezer. This may not have been the best idea. Let's try this again. This is going to be brilliant, trust me. Once it works. Okay. So, try this again. We have tape on there. Then my page, this will be taped to the edge of a page. So basically, how it's going to look is, so yeah, I taped it to the edge of the page. Sorry, I didn't do that on the screen. And so basically how it's going to look, right, when it's the Jibun Techo is the tab. Okay. So, sorry about that. My battery on my camera died, so I'm not exactly sure where I was, but let's go back to this. So yeah, glue the piece of vellum, neater than this, onto the Jibun, and so tasks, appointments, maybe some drawings, whatever, and then this, the vellum, will be where I paste or where I tack on sticky notes that have the recipe development, where I tack on notes that have to do with when I'm planning shots, and those drawings, shot lists, things that cannot fit on here will overflow. There's an overflow area and be stuck on here on this. And so basically I don't lose being able to see my appointments and my task lists and everything else. I don't have to remove stickies or move them up. I just have to flip the page. And yeah. I also may be creating other things, but this is the main with the vellum. But the main use of the vellum is basically to extend my pages so that they are more close to a full size. And I may even have to, if I have to put on a second one because I still need more room, then I can just easily take that. So I'll have like page and page. And I think this will be a very easy way for me to be able to set things up and not have to worry about having to flip through journals to find things that I need to have attached to a specific day, and just index that way. And this tape does not come off once you put it on. So this is going to be a part of that forever now. I'm gonna cut it down to fit, but it's fine. Also can use it to draw on because it's supposed to be, let's do some testing. It's supposed to be bleed proof. So we'll see. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I like this color. I mean, yeah, if I draw on this, I'm not going to be able to draw on the other side. It's one way only. But it does dry. Oh, there is some smudging. It dries pretty quickly, depending on how much force I use. These are dry already. You can tell when it's dry. There's a sheen that goes away. It's not bleeding. I mean, it's really, there's no feathering. See if I can do this. There's no feathering. It's all, it's weird. This is mirrored. I've got to unmirror this next time. So it didn't bleed through. Yeah, this paper is going to, it's meant to be for drafting and stuff, so I would expect it to be, not have feathering and not bleed, even if they're obviously, I mean, it's like rice paper thin. So there is going to be a color through, but I think I'm gonna, like, if I ever want to color over one of my pictures to create my own type of dashboard, I mean, I can put something underneath of it, and I could just start coloring, kind of like I would do in Photoshop when I'm turning one of my paintings into an oil painting, and then I would have the picture on both sides, but that's already dry. That's good. Yeah, and then the final thing that came, if you already saw, was a paper cutter. I've never actually used one before. I tend to use scissors, craft scissors when I need to cut things. However, these come with extra blades. I'm not quite sure how they pop out, so I have to figure that part out because they're supposed to be extras. Yeah, that's, I mean, yeah, I don't see any way popping these out. So that's interesting. But, I mean, I'll have to read the instruction book, which I never do. There are instructions, I just have to read them. But yeah, as I was saying, I normally use scissors, but because I'm going to be having to cut so much vellum, and I want it to be straight and need it to be very precise to be able to fold properly into my Jibun Techos without having them come up across the page, then I decided for precision reasons it was time for me to get a paper cutter. So yeah, that's everything that came with in my last mail, I believe. Yes, it's a lot, but it's a start of a new year, a new planning of new system planning. I plan to do another video that has a walkthrough for my old system and why I'm changing to the Jibun, how I plan to organize it, and another thing that I am planning to do that I hope you all join me on is doing weekly live plan with me's. Basically, we just sit down together, we plan however we want to plan, we chat, we exchange ideas in real time. I think this might be something different in this space. I think it will be hugely beneficial, especially since I do plan things slightly differently than what's in this space. It is, I mean, I'm a dude, but it's very gender non-conforming, but also not what you typically see because of who I am and how I plan and what my job is, and the fact that it's just new for hopefully you all will enjoy it and learn from it and be able to maybe incorporate some of the things that I do into your planning to make things maybe a little bit more easier, streamlined, less stressful, less option paralysis, whatever the case may be. So until my next video, I hope that you like and subscribe to this channel. And I will see you later on this week as I walk through my planners once those arrive. Bye.